Hi guys, welcome back to another healthy vlog. I'm Gareth Grundling and I'm coming to you from the kitchen today to share a few healthy tips that can hopefully contribute to you losing a little bit of weight, boosting some energy, reducing some stress. The topic of today, we have tea and coffee, and this is an interesting topic because one of the first questions I typically ask any client when we start or during the week, I typically like to ask how many coffees are you having a day, and if they're having like more than 3 or 4, that's typically a bit of concern on my side because that typically means that would affect their sleep. So first and foremost, when it comes to coffee, I'm really not a specialist. I don't drink coffee regularly, and that is by design. I really enjoy coffee, but I don't drink it regularly because I don't want the receptors in my body to almost become numb. So when I do actually put in this nice kick of caffeine, really I'm kind of bouncing off the walls for 24 hours and I struggle to get to sleep. So I kind of use coffee as like a little weapon or little trick up my sleeve, so that when I do need that energy, it's there. Coming over to tea, I really enjoy rooibos tea. This is a tea from South Africa, which is where I'm from. I mention this tea because it's no caffeine, so it helps with kind of calming the system down and heading off to sleep. Another one which is no caffeine and really contributes with sleep is chamomile. There's obviously a lot of other ones that go with it, but those are some of the basics. And then a really nice organic black tea. Black tea also has an effect on your body's water regulation, so be aware of that. But black tea, opposite to the rooibos tea, actually does have a bit of caffeine attached. And sometimes if I need a small caffeine kick, I might use a green tea or a black tea. The green tea contributes quite a bit to fat loss as well as brain energy. But if I only need that small kick of caffeine, I won't have a full coffee. And the tea typically does the job just to keep my energy levels elevated for a little while. Thankfully, I typically am not experiencing waves in my energy levels because I'm sticking to whole food, and I'm, for the most part, really trying to avoid commercial sugars as well as packaged and processed foods. So I hope that helps. Last but not least, always make sure you are using clean, non-fluoridated water, non-chlorinated water. My personal preference being Zamzam. Anything or anytime you're looking for clean water, I'd advise check out the website. It's called findaspring.net or .com. One of the two, very useful, and that shows you where there are spring wells all over the world, and from those spring wells you're going to be getting a natural unprocessed source of water, and that really is the best water, and that's what we need to be putting in our body. So I hope this helps. If you are someone that is dependent on caffeine, you probably want to consider slowing that down a bit. Don't go cold turkey. Maybe bit by bit by bit, week by week, slowly reduce your intake, and that may have some benefits attached, and that may also correlate to some of your sleep patterns as well as waking up the next day tired and getting into a bad cycle. Oftentimes caffeine and stimulants are the first or one of the first places you want to start looking. If you know someone that drinks more than 3 or 4 cups of coffee a day, drinking their coffees late into the evening, and you feel that they need to be more aware of their caffeine intake, please do send us along. I appreciate that support, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.